Hello friends, welcome to our channel Tech Diffusion. So today we will discuss something different technology related things, and this is means like a huge big thing. Okay, but we will discuss a little bit about that. So that is the very biggest thing in our presently in the cloud technology related part, virtual machine and all other related to infrastructure of one of the company like that. Okay, a small company if someone is want to open that is the very biggest thing. Okay, presently, but we can discuss little bit about the same, and in the next video of the same I will try to install one of that software and I will show you that things like how exactly it's think. Okay, so today we will discuss about what is that exactly the concept of that thing, and and what about that future of that things and what we are presently. Okay, so let's not taking that much time, so let's start that thing. The thing is which we are discussing, that is infrastructure as a code. So what is that infrastructure as a code? Okay, so first question is coming like that. Okay, so the first question, that as I already told, infrastructure as a code, in one of the company, right? The infrastructure is a very biggest thing, right? So like how we can load balancing our machines, virtual machines and all the things we are using presently in our companies, right? So how we can distribute these things and how we are doing that load balancing of the same. So this new technologies come, that is infrastructure as a code. So infrastructure as a code is like a management of infrastructure, which is like network, virtual machine, load balancing, connection topology, which are the connection topology we are using in a descriptive model, using the same versioning of as a DevOps team uses for the source code. Like similar kind of things like how we are managing our code. Okay, similar kind of technology it is, but that is related to code, but this is related to all your infrastructure like virtual machine, network and all your load balancing technology and topology. Okay, like the principle, the same resource code generate the binary and generate the same environment where every time it is applied. IAC is a key DevOps practice and is consumption and continuous delivery. As we already know, the CI/CD, that is part of CD technology of the same. So like the document when we are sharing with a multiple system. So this is the same kind of technology. It is like an infrastructure as a code. So next topic. IAC solves the real problem. What that real problem is that actually? If we are about talking about the snowflake, I think you are little bit aware about the snowflake. What is snowflake? If we are talking about that, the snowflake is one of the technology in our hardware survey, right? Like if we need anything to change, then we need to modify the complete hardware server, right? So that is the problem, is that snowflake. Okay, so how the ISC solve that thing, because the virtual machine and all thing is coming, so that's way we can solve that problem. Okay, that's so the infrastructure as a code involve the solve the problem environment. If the release like pipeline, without ISC, teams must maintain the settings, individual deployment environment, like everything. Like whenever the server installing anything, then we need to maintain the server everything, right? And that each environment has snowflake, right? That is unique config question of, means every server have little bit different concept configuration, like one of that Linux, one of that Windows, and some are the Windows old version, some are the new version, and some of the Linux have different version. So to solve that things, okay, that real time, that is a very biggest challenge to solve that things, right? So without that snowflake, without administrator, everything, we don't go to that solve that problems, right? So these are the things, like everyone there is like some human error as well as some human like managing that document, but sometimes it's a wrong detail we are putting over there, so that is also problem. So that is the problem now solved in the IAC. Okay, so that some of the ISC famous solution, if you are talking about that, famous solution means like these are the famous solution which is taken by the present lots of biggest companies. Okay, okay, so that is solution provider who, like AWS is Amazon service. Amazon provide the infrastructure as a code service, that is AWS Cloud Formation. And if you are talking about the OpenStack, then OpenStack provide the OpenStack Heat service. And if you are talking about the SAP, Puppet, Terraform, Ansible. These are the some famous solution which is we are getting from to solve this IAC problems. Okay, these all are related technology about the cloud. Okay, so how to solve that problem? So today I will discuss little bit about that some of the four famous technology. Okay, so one by one, let's come to the next one. What is that AWS Cloud Formation? This is the one of the famous thing which is introduced by that Amazon. Okay, so AWS service you solve the problem that AWS resources because it's already related to AWS. Like if we have someone uses AWS, then it will manage by that AWS Cloud Formation. Okay, spend less time minimum managing those resources and more time focusing on the application that run in AWS. You can create a template that describes all the AWS resources that you want, like Amazon EC2 instance, AWS RDB database instance, and the cloud formation takes care all the provisioning and configuration those resources for you. You don't need to individually create that configuration like every resource. We no need to create and like figure out that things and that managing that things that is easily handled by that AWS cloud formation. Okay, so we will coming on the next part. So that is the next part is our OpenStack heat. OpenStack is also a very biggest thing. Okay, the major purpose of that is the complete life cycle is manage that infrastructure, machine, human accessible services within OpenStack cloud. Heat is a primary use for manage the infrastructure, but it helps in the template like software can manage to from that heat and for this purpose sometimes the puppet and ansible configuration manager are also used in the OpenStack heat. We are using the puppet ansible as well as since the heat comes with different plugins. Okay, so therefore it can be customized installing the correct plugin. So using heat the user can describe the application template like which are the text files like from the text file, so automatically the text file will take and the software can install easily. So the host engine the parses that execute these templates and according to the easily manage that using the tools a version control system and the templates can which resources interconnected, that is the template can specify how the resources are connected. Okay, so like the volume A is connected to server and specifying the connection help to user launch the application correctly without any visibility calls. Also the template can help like creation of the numerous OpenStack resources such as security groups, volume instances, etc. So providing that user to advanced functionality such as nested stack, auto scaling. These are the a very biggest thing in that presently the cloud related part. So I'm giving some basic about that same thing. And now the coming is the why the SAP. SAP is another infrastructure as a code tool. Okay, we will come on that like once I will set up like one of that for the one of the software for infrastructure as a code. I will set up one of that my Linux machine, the laptop, so I can show you that how we can install, how we can see that thing. I will try to make that thing, but it will take a time. So I will do for you as well as for the thing. Okay, so the not taking that discussion. The SAP is a, like another configuration technology management tools and automate the infrastructure provisioning. It is developed by the basically it is developed in the Ruby DSL language and it is used to streamline the task configuration managing the company server. That is I already told you like the all other things like server we are managing. So we can manage by using the SAP easily. Okay, and the DevOps also we like in the DevOps we use this SAP managing that servers and application in house and on the cloud. So like DevOps means like Azure. There are Microsoft provide technology. There are also use this SAP. Okay, features like if you are talking about that SAP uses the most popular language Ruby, so we can easily understand that thing. Okay, SAP does not make assumption on the current status of a node. It is a using mechanism to get the current status of machine. Like if some machine is down, then we can seeing that by status that is it is easily. And SAP is ideal deploying the managing the cloud server storage and software. SAP is ideal app used for managing your cloud server storage and software. So the last one and not least that is Puppet. Puppet is another tool which is used by that DevOps. That is also configuration management tools. Okay, so then why we are using the Puppet, why we are using that SAP. So SAP we have a Windows as well as solution, and Puppet also Windows based, but there are lots of solution is provided there for Linux OS. Okay, So this is the very biggest different things. Okay, this is developed in the Puppet Labs and available in both open source and enterprise version. Okay, so if someone want to use the open source, that it is possible. It is used to centralize the automate the procedure configuration management. This tool is developed using again the Ruby, which is allows you to change the complete infrastructure code format, can easily manage configure. Puppet tools deploy, configure, manage the server. This is used particularly for the automation. Okay, so some like a hybrid infrastructure means like some software working in the different technology and like different server that we can use in that. So if we are talking about that Puppet, so that with the help of automation, Puppet enables system administrator to operate easier, faster. And Puppet can also be deployed tools that the software automatically, and Puppet support many platforms as I already told, that Windows, Ubuntu, Red Hat, CentOS, macOS, everything. Puppet use the client server programming. Okay, so the cluster and server called the Puppet master, and other works as a client as a on the nodes called as a slave. So similar technology Puppet is also using, so that is very easiest to manage. So in the next my video I will show you that how to manage that one of that software I will install, that like either Puppet or SAP I will install in my machine, and I will show you that how we are doing that time. Okay, so if you think my video is good and helpful for you, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.